I try to resume a very particular governance of language integration of migrants and refugees in Italy. In Italy, there are a unique form to start language integration with independent institution, the so-called CPIA. But CPIA that was made on regional basis have some problems that I try to resume in this little speech. Above all, classes with migrants, economic migrants, asylum seekers, and, for example, European migrants. Classes include classes include many people, but the first problem is an administrative problem, because in Italy, administrative practice and delays in entry into the reception system lead to, first, a delay in the entry of young migrants in the education system, because the language integration is linked to obtain a resident permit, a permanent resident permit, only for 1 year in the territory of the states. And then another problem that GLIMER Research highlight is an increase of early school leaving for many reasons. For example, because many migrants, many refugees land in Calabria, but then go to another regions and go to another European countries, for example. And leaving the CPIA, for example, because she or he abandoned for simply disinterest in language integration. But it's important for our Italian team to increase the work of administrative authorities and encourage the entry of more educational staff, even in the center of reception of migrants, because Italy is famous for a particular type of accommodation in little towns, for example, little towns like Riace or like Acquaformosa, or for example Cosenza. And another suggested action is increase the role of cultural mediators in the education system, because Italy had the real lack of cultural mediators. Many schools, many CPIA have to make agreements, letters of intent with the third sector organization to improve the collaboration with the cultural mediators. There isn't an institutional role of cultural mediators in Italy. It's important also to underline that classes are overcrowded, because there are many migrants, many types of migrants, in particular in secondary education. And attendance inconsistent, especially extremist women, for segregation, for discrimination, for the husband, is another important question. Sure, absence of, for example, allocation in public transport is one problem, and then which severely limits the ability of the beneficiary to attend the CPIA in both SPRAR systems. SPRAR is an acronym of the Ordinary Protection System for Asylum Seekers and Refugees. GLIMER participants emphatically highlighted some critical problems. One, educational space is strictly separated from Italian students. above all in little towns, for example, but not only. For example, in Cosenza, there is a city like Glasgow. And then there are a segregation of spaces for adults and practical and social feature of racism. And this is a practical witness of one on our interviews, because the stakeholders describe that the overwhelming demand for training comes from asylum seekers. We recommend increased resources for recruitment of cultural mediators. It's important to reach a real integration in Italian society. And to conclude, encourage third sector association to draw up the new reception protocols, because in Italy, central government have in the past encouraged the approach, the work of third sector organization, and this is for us the best way to follow. Thanks.